Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. And I hope you're able to get out in nature like Starlight is. And some of you are probably noticing, Starlight, what is up? You know, you're dressed up today. Yes, I am. Today is my job searching day, so I decided instead of making my video later on in the afternoon, I figured, hey, I'm gonna dress up just for all of you. Not really. It's my job thing today. So anyway, besides Starlight looking so beautiful today, is I hope you're getting out in nature and getting some fresh air like I am. I'm at the same park I was yesterday. It's so beautiful. I wanted to make another beautiful video for all of you because it's so important, because I do talk to a lot of people. So I hope you're getting out in nature and get some fresh air, get some sun. You know, it is such a beautiful day here. And also is to make sure you're being kind to yourself. Are you being kind to yourself? I hope so, because Starlight's watching you. You know, I am looking at you right now, and I see what you're doing. You got to be kinder to yourself and kinder to other people, and that is how we can make a big change in this world. Is to first love ourselves, and then send that love out to the beautiful people out there. So anyway, if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, you could find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman. Plus, give this video a thumbs up. That is if you want world peace in this world. So thank you to all of you that put thumbs up last night on a world peace video that I made last night. So thank you. I really appreciate all of you. And also you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, don't forget you can leave a message down below. Beep, beep, beep. And you could share, please. It is so, if you haven't shared any of my videos, last night's video and this video is so important to share these videos out so other people can see these. And also, don't forget my playlist, and you can follow me on Instagram, and that is at 1995 at Starlight. And also you can follow me on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. So here we go. Beep. What a beautiful view, isn't this? Starlight's trying to hide her bell somewhere. So this is such a beautiful view. This is a great way to start my day. Is I already did a couple guided meditations for world peace, you know, and at a beautiful park, and it just happened to be at the timing that I ended is when the people that mow the park, they just arrived as I was ending. So I couldn't have timed it any better. And it's not really me, it's because I pray every day to be guided like I am today. And this is so beautiful. So anyway, today I did make a video yesterday about, you know, world peace, and that, you know, peace, we need peace, not war, was the title. And today I want to make something similar, but because I forgot something, I didn't forget, I just didn't add it, I guess, I don't know. I always really want to be honest with people. I don't want to make up lies, because that's a big problem of what has happened in this world, you know, throughout history, is we've been lied to. So today I really want to say thank you to my mentor, Ralph Smart, on, well, that's not his YouTube channel, but his YouTube channel is Infinite Waters. And that's what I did not put in the video yesterday. I did mention my mentor, but then I realized not everybody knows who Starlight's mentor is. So I give a lot of credit to him, because the universe put him in my life, on my path, to help me to be the greatest version that I can be. And so thank you, my mentor, Ralph Smart, from Infinite Waters is his YouTube channel. Really, he put a video out the other day. You really ought to check it out. I can't make you do that, but really it's so important to really find out what is going on with the world as far as world peace goes. And this is so beautiful. So I'm gonna just, even though Starlight's got her sandals on here, I'm just gonna walk through here because I did this the other time, and it is so beautiful. So today, I don't know, I think I'm getting bolder in my little shoes here, even though I'm size 8. It just sometimes I think my shoe size are a little bit bigger than that. But I have no fear about communicating with people, and it is kind of funny. I'm going to make a different video, but I'm not going to ruin it right now. As far as the video that I want to make later I had so many people coming to me last night, even though I was sitting at a park and I was writing my book and I was editing my video at the same time. I had lots of people, and I said hello to almost every single person, as I was busy doing my thing. But I had lots of people. I get people all the time reaching out. Either I reach out to them or they reach out to me, because of my stickers on my car, and it's beautiful. I love what I am doing. I would never trade what I am doing right now. I love making videos. I love talking to people, but this is why I want to make this videos, because I do. I get a little bold with certain types of people out in public, and so I do have other videos to make on some of the things that I deal with, or things that we talk about. And today I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that I've had some people tell me, and it's all because of Starlight's name. What is, my YouTube channel name is Starlight. So this is how this, because of that name, most people, when they hear it, they, instantly, I've had several people, even Christian women at pantries, food pantries, that when they said, "Oh, what's your name?" And because I did, I reinvented myself, and my name is Starlight. So because I understand that we are made out of stardust, and that's where that name came from, in case this is the first time you've watched any of my videos. So when I tell people out in public, I don't say my name is Kathy Dingman, because I am reinventing myself to a higher version of myself, and we all can do that. You don't have to stay the same person that you are. Did you know that there's layers to being, there's other versions of yourself that you can actually become your greatest version? Is so important, and this is a big thing that can really help the world out, is that if we, stop getting distracted. But that's the whole setup, that's what they've done to us, and they get people distracted. Not too long ago, I went to a park and I was making a salad, and I met a lot of people there because a lot of people were riding their bikes all over, and then there came a man on a bike, riding a bike. Hey, it's great that he's getting exercise, but he had a little radio or maybe it was his phone, and he was listening to sports on his phone. And you're probably thinking, what's wrong with that, Starlight? Guys, like I believe it was baseball, and he was, they were talking about different things about the game. And I just hope, the sports game isn't your God. There's a lot of people, they worship football, baseball, car racing, you name it, for sports. The Olympics, people go crazy about the Olympics. Starlight doesn't get into any of that stuff. Absolutely not. Well, Starlight, you ought to keep up on this stuff. No, I really shouldn't, because really those are distractions out in the world to keep us away from really finding out who we really are, So, I know some of you, I probably stepped on some of your toes on sports, like who's your favorite, football team, who's your favorite player. But those are all things that distract people from really focusing on themselves and to really even know what is going on in the world. Some of you might be so distracted that you don't even care what's going on in the world because you're enjoying the time with your favorite team, or your favorite player as far as sports goes. Really, if you love sports, it's better to really play them sports. Go, you love football, go find some friends, or like hook up somewhere and play the game, you know. That's the way I look at it when it comes to sports. But the whole reason why I'm bringing this video up is because like I said with my name Starlight, is you know, I've had many people, once I say that name, bam, they think of a hippie, you know. So, and you know, it's funny is because when I actually was younger, I was that free spirit. I thought, man, I got born at the wrong time. Starlight would definitely run around naked outside in the rain, no doubt about it. You know, I was going to go to a nude beach yesterday, you know, and I did smoke a lot of marijuana in my life, you know. So, you know, and then on my car and on my YouTube channel, it has, you know, where I have, I always give the peace sign. You know, so many of you might think that Starlight smokes marijuana, which I don't now, but I used to. So when they hear my name Starlight, that they instantly think I'm a hippie. And I love hippies. What can I say? I do love hippies out there because, you know, a lot of people are about peace. They're not about war, and that's what we need to really think about is, what are you about? Are you about peace in the world? Or are you about war? And we need to come together as a, you know, a family like we're supposed to. And like I said in the other video, is to put our differences aside. And the reason why I'm mentioning my name as Starlight as far as this video goes, when some of these men has heard my name Starlight, you know, what do you think when you think of hippies? What happened a long time ago with hippies at, you know, like Woodstock, which really wasn't in the area of Woodstock, but Woodstock area. I've been at Woodstock, but that's not where, you know, they have that movie or about Woodstock of all the hippies getting together and doing a lot of drugs and running around crazy looking and all that. You know what? That's what the people want right now. I've actually talked to older men, and when they heard my name Starlight, you know, we need something like that in this world right now, you know, because a lot of people that I talk to, you know, when I tell them about my YouTube channel, what is their emotions? What are some of the things that they are going through? You know, they lost hope, you know, people have lost hope. They believe that we're done for. You know, it's all negative emotions. I have not really heard anybody say anything positive in the things that we're hearing on the news as far as the war goes. And Starlight does not watch the news, and that's why I brought up my mentor, because he's my mentor, so he does put videos out about what's going on the news. Because Starlight would cry like a baby. I was crying this morning because going through a meditation of, you know, really that we need peace, not war, you know. And I'm thinking of all the innocent people and, you know, people that have died throughout this, you know, and that there's people that they don't want war, you know, they want to fight, they want to revenge and all that stuff. So there's different types of people out in this world, you know, those that want peace in the world and those that don't. So who are you? Do you want peace in the world? What are you doing in the world to make a difference, you know? And like I said in the other video, there is lots of people out in the world that are really out there making a difference. I met a lady yesterday. She's out doing yoga, helping people to love themselves and care about themselves, where they're really working with their body. And Starlight loves to do yoga. You know, that was another thing that Starlight wanted to do, but I realized that that's not my calling. That's her calling. Like she said, yoga is like a door or window, and I am like a house, you know, trying to do what I do on my YouTube channel. And I love what I'm doing. I wouldn't change it for the world. But my YouTube channel really is that we need peace in the world, you know. And it would be great that something like another Woodstock thing would come out, you know, to really pull people so they're not so depressed. There's a lot of depression going on with the people because they watch the news. They believe everything, all the stuff that's going on. And yes, there's people that are dying. Yes, that is, you know, going on. but that they're trying to build people up so they want us to have a war. They want us to fight against people. They want us to, like to charge and all that stuff. We don't need to. We can stop this war. We can stop this war. And a lot of people that I've talked to on an everyday, it's because their thought process has, they've been brainwashed to believe the way I used to believe, believing that, hey, it's, look at, we're done for, just thinking negative and always believing negative thoughts and emotions and letting that just take over our life, and letting stress and worrying take over. And, and that's why I'm so grateful for my mentor, because he helps me to get through so much, to be positive, and even in situations like that. And do we need a war? If we would just put our differences aside, like I said yesterday, about different topics, like, I've met a lot of people, and I've heard, I am not just a great talker, I'm also a great listener, where I've actually have listened to people talk about people from other countries and what their opinions are and what they feel inside and how, upset they get because of that. So are you being peaceful because of that? Are you like hating other people just because they came from another country? Or how about, like I mentioned yesterday about different races, which really we're all one. We all bleed the same color, so are you, hating your neighbor because his skin color is different than yours? I hope not, because like I mentioned, and, I mentioned about the man yesterday that was actually helping a white older lady, to put air in her tires. But that's not the first, that's not the only man of color or woman of color that I've seen. I've had many, many people of different skin color that has helped Starlight out willingly to help me out in my situation as far as me living in my car. I would have to say I've had more people of skin color that has helped me out in my situation than I have of white people that has helped me out. So do you understand this? We have been lied to, and like I said, we do need to put our differences aside. And I have to bring this up is because, and some of you might be parents, but I have noticed in my lifetime, as far as parents go, and this is what's going on partly in the world, is that when we, people are neglecting themselves, and I noticed even growing up throughout my whole life, this is what happens also when people neglect their children. When they neglect their children and they don't listen to their children and they don't spend time with their children, or they're abusive to their children, bam, some horrible thing in their health happens. God loves us all, but those children do not need to be abused. They need love, they need attention. And when we don't give them that love and attention, and we don't communicate, or, when we just shut them out and we don't listen to them, or, or where they are so scared they don't want to even open up and talk to us, that's why it's so important to love your children now while you have them, because you don't know how long they're going to be around. And that is a big, huge problem of what's going on in the world now, is that, a lot of people are so distracted. They're not working on themselves. They're not even eating. Most people, when I talk to them about eating healthy, most people that I talk to, because I let them know about I'm close to vegan, not quite, but, a lot of them, they don't want to change their eating habits. And then they wonder why later on when they get, 50, 60 years old, then they start having horrible problems with their body. Well, now it's too late. Or people that smoke cigarettes. I made a video not too long ago, and I did get a lot of views on that about, you got to quit now before it's too late. And that's so, my brother, I don't know if he's going to make it. I hope he makes it, but really he's smoked his whole, he's smoked at a very young age, and he's done it all through his life. Those cigarettes are, they call them cancer sticks, and that's exactly what they do. So if you don't love yourself enough to quit, that's then later on those things can definitely happen, and it might be too late. And other things, in your life is, how are you working on your body? Are you taking good care of your body? That's why, like yoga, taking walk, going hiking, getting out in nature, find something to do. Like right now, there's someone riding their bike. Ride your bike. That's great exercise to do, and get out. Take care of yourself. It's beautiful that these people just came through. And this is the thing is, people don't want war, but, God, the universe, and the planet Earth, Mother Gaia, is going through a lot, and she's had enough. These things that happen with the planet Earth is because she's had enough. She's gone through a lot. We can't keep on abusing Mother Earth and, thinking nothing's going to happen and nothing's going to, there's a lot of people that fear about what's going on with the planet, with Mother Earth, so it's because we're neglecting ourselves. We're not really treating Mother Gaia like she should be treated. We're disrespect, not everybody, but a lot of people disrespect Mother Gaia. I watch people throwing trash on Mother Earth, and I want to go over there and give them a what for, but you know what? It's not my place. I catch people. I'm one of these days I'm going to say, I saw that, because they're not supposed to litter, throw garbage on the ground. It's all over. And then they got to hire people to go pick it up, and they shouldn't really have to. Only when, things blow off of trucks. That's one thing, but not when they're purposely, like trashing, throwing crap all over on Mother Earth. So those things is that, and that's why bad things happen, like when COVID came. Who liked when COVID came? Really, like, and that's the whole point of this video is we end up having things like that because it stops us in our tracks. Didn't it stop you in your tracks? It stopped me in my tracks. It messed up my whole cleaning business, that I had. I was at the high peak of my cleaning business, and when COVID came, it stopped me. I didn't get no more phone call. Actually, I got text messages saying, hey, Starlight, don't come at my house because you might get us, you might get us sick from COVID, so that COVID thing really, really affected a lot of relationships, businesses. It got us going from one direction to another. Like Starlight was really, really, really super close to a male friend, and I was thinking we were going to take things to the next level, and God put the brakes on Starlight. No, you're not. God knew something I didn't know, so we don't need a war in order for us to understand that we need to change as a people, that we need to love each other and love ourselves first so that war doesn't start outside. It's the war that's inside is what we're fighting, and it's that we're fighting against each other. That's not the way God intended for all of us to behave and act, is to fight amongst each other like little children. Little children go out and, do silly stuff like that, but we're adults. Why are we acting like little bratty kids? We should know better that war is not good. Like I mentioned in the last video, I love all those women, that served in the war, the men and women that have done that. But, I don't agree with going out there, and, having a war, but those people, when they were teenagers, the school system lets these, military people come in our school systems with our innocent children, and they brainwash these kids, boys and girls, to make them think that, like you're going to be a superhero if you come and join us. Well, the boys are so excited to use a gun. They're just so excited to maybe do the, all the exercise stuff like that and being stronger, getting muscles. But they're really not thinking of really what's going to happen later on if there really was a war that came, So, And this is it's a big problem, is because why is the school letting these people come in and take our children away? So I am totally 100% against public school, and for them to actually allow these people to come in. It's the way the government planned all this stuff to try to take our children away. And, because later on, they have a choice. They're too young, at that age, and then they decide to go, and they're thinking of all the places they can travel, but they're not thinking that they could lose their life. They're thinking, oh yeah, cool, I can shoot any gun I want, but they're not thinking of, like, what if a war outbreaks? They get scared when they hear about it, when they're in there and they're trapped already. Yeah, that's when they start thinking about, because I do have relatives that have gone in the army before, and that's exactly what happened to them before, is that the war wasn't happening when they joined, and they were scared shitless, when it actually broke open, and then they didn't know if they were going to survive it or not, or they heard, stuff that could have possibly happened when they were there, so don't fall for the trap out there, set for those teenagers and young adults out in this world. And that's what it is. It's a trap. It is a trap to pull you in and make you think you're going to be a superhero, or a hero in your country or in your own town because you served, and that you went to war somewhere, or you went to a military somewhere, the army, military, Marines, or the Navy, or whatever, and what happens to a lot of those people when they get out? They end up having to take medications, they lost body parts, and I love those people. I did donate before on my birthday to help out military men and women for suicide prevention, and it's really horrible that they want to end their lives because they can't believe what they got tricked into doing by killing innocent people, killing people. They had to live with that the rest of their lives, besides people that, lost, body parts or whatever on there, so we really can stop this war that's out there. Please, let's work on ourselves, and love ourselves. And like I said in the other video, is to put your differences aside, about race and about other people, like in the United States is where I am, is, people get upset because other people from other countries is out here. And then it puts a war between people from another country and, the people that have lived here, having them around and saying that they're stealing their jobs and they're taking all the money and food away, and this is what they did. They set us all up to try to get us against each other, like with race. We need to love each other and understand that we are all one. There's no one different. We are all the same. We all bleed red, and we all came from the same source, whether you believe that or not. So anyway, I do love all of you, and that's, it would be great if they had another thing like Woodstock. We don't need like a horrible thing to happen for us to realize that, we need to change as a family. We need to change by working on ourselves and eating better, quitting things that are not good for you. Let love guide you, is, my mentor has taught me, and that has really got me far, is letting love guide you, not fear. And that's what is going on with the planet right now, is because people watch the news and they get fearful, and, and a lot of people are sad right now. It's not a really happy time. People, they're having a hard time to enjoy their life, and even if they, going out to a hiking place is a way that you can actually relax and have peace in your life, so if you're struggling right now, about the war, is to, don't let fear run your life, just, there's times that things have to end in order for a new beginning to start, but, let's work on our heart space, and instead of hating, those people from other countries that, got a job, and maybe you didn't get it. Maybe they were more qualified for that job, So, and about race, it's not just one race, you know, skin color that are the bad guys and the white people are the good guys, the way they put all these sayings out in the world, like the black sheep of the family, you know, they got all these, this is what they've done to us. So we need to really see past the illusion and see past the lies of that they've been messing with us the whole time throughout history, through our families. And that's why, you know, maybe your mom and dad think a certain way. It's not their fault, is that they've been programmed to believe that. So, you know, we need to be more positive out in this world, even as chaotic as it is. You know, if we all actually came together, you know, and unite together, you know, and put our differences aside and start really saying, hey, we need each other, because we do. We need each other. We need each other. They've tried to separate us. They never wanted us to get together, you know, because they know with all us together we are stronger. And I just told a man that last night, you know, he said, wow, you know, and that was a man of color guy that I was talking to. He was curious about what I was writing in my book, and it started a conversation, you know. What a question. I get people that are curious. So anyway, beep. I don't know if you're going to, I do love you, and Starlight is going to go for her job search today, and there's a job out there for me, you know, so I really hope that you get a lot of help from this video. You know, we shouldn't need a war to realize that we need to work on ourselves. We need to get our hearts, we all need to get healed. And that's what Starlight has been going through for years, is I've been learning how to get healed. God has been healing me. It's amazing. You know, I can't express enough to let you know what God has been doing in my life every day, because I didn't realize how, hang on, I'm going to get in the shade because I am wearing black. I didn't realize really how bad off I was before, until the layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and this layer, that layer, that layer. You know, God has been healing me from the inside out, you know, so I do love you a whole lot, and that's what we really need. We need to, you know, send love out in the world, and don't listen to those people that want to have a war. You need to watch that video that I made yesterday. If you didn't watch, I can't replay the whole thing again, you know, to say everything I did there. I have it out here just wanting to be on a YouTube, so it's too cute. But it's listen to Starlight talk on a YouTube video. But we really do. We need peace in the world, you know. And it's cute. It's got like a nut or something in its mouth. But yeah, it's gonna eat here while Starlight makes a video. It's just like, yes, we do need peace in the world, people. Please love one another. You know, that's what we need. We need love. People need to get healed. We need to put our differences aside. Right, Squirrely? Right, Jeffy? We'll call you Jeffy because you're nuts. So, so anyway, I do love you, and my bell is kind of, so, we do need, each other, and we do need to send, love in the world. So really get right, you know, with yourself and God. Say, you know what? I'm not going to give an evil eye every time I see a person of color. Or this goes both ways. I'm not going to give an evil eye when I see a white chick walking by. You think I don't get freaking evil eyes because I'm white and I'm pretty? Believe me, you know, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. It's all about what you are in the inside. So anyway, I do love you so much, and same with this little squirrely friend over here. It's too adorable. So anyway, I do love all, and I really hope you enjoy your day, and take good care of yourself. You know, you could get healed, you know, but you got to do the inner work. I love you so much. This is Starlight, love, light, and